everybody, what is up? It's Berlin. Happy Tuesday. Hi, how are you doing? Well, we've got a lot to get into today. There's so much drama. There is YouTuber drama. Then there is, of course, all of the Astroworld stuff, which is still ongoing. You know, if you've been watching my channel recently, I have been covering a lot of the Astroworld stuff that's been coming out. Lawsuits, you know, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's kind of apologies. Drake being sued also now. There's a lot going on with this. But now the next thing, the latest thing, is that people have started looking at the imagery that was used to promote Astroworld Fest, what Travis Scott was wearing when he was performing. They're looking at what's on his t-shirt. And they're also talking about the music that was played before Travis Scott took to the stage. There's a Reddit thing with people who've put up Snapchat clips, TikToks, and you can hear excerpts of the music that they were playing before Travis took to the stage. These people are saying that the music that was played before Travis went on stage was really kind of low vibrational, sort of nauseating sounds. So people are now starting to talk about that and saying, did Travis Scott plan all of this on purpose? Did he play that kind of music to make the crowd, the audience, feel a certain type of way, so that they would then be in a kind of certain kind of state when he took to the stage, so that they would already feel anxious, nauseous, and all of this, you know what I mean? And then you've had the Houston Police Department, of course, who have come out and said they think there was somebody at the festival going around injecting lethal drugs into people. Personally, I don't believe that, but let's have a little look at what people are saying regarding the satanic, or, you know, the satanic imagery that they think has been used to promote the festival and then used throughout the festival. Now a conspiracy that we're seeing surrounding Astroworld. People genuinely think that a lot of that imagery that was used was something to do with Satanism and all of that. I don't know about any of that, but that is the latest. That is what is going on. That is what people are saying. People who actually went to the festival. I think it's interesting, the thing about the music that was played before Travis Scott went on stage. This is very interesting because people are saying that he did that to sort of get into people's psyches and to get people riled up before his performance started. I think that's very interesting, and that's, you know, it's a theory. I think it was something that could have definitely been a contributing factor to the way that people then behaved when he took the stage, you know, and then there was that huge surge when he took the stage. Unfortunately, 8 people ended up losing their lives. But you can see in that TikTok that I just played, the clips where there was a lady being dropped on her head. You know, I've gone over some of this before in previous videos on this. A lady being dropped on her head when she was lifted out of the crowd because they lifted her out by her feet. Security should have known better than to do that, really. Honestly, if we're gonna, you know, be honest about it, security should have known better. They should have been better prepared to deal with a situation like this. But now it's transpiring that Travis Scott has been asked not to perform at another festival. There's so much going on with this. So firstly, Travis Scott has said that he's going to be refunding all of the Astroworld attendees. And then this headline says that he's cancelled the Day N Vegas Festival appearance. But he wasn't actually cancelling it himself. He was actually asked by the festival not to perform after the tragedy that took place at Astroworld on Friday.
The family of one of the 8 victims at Astroworld do say that Travis Scott has blood on his hands. Danish Baig was 27 years old. One of the 8 victims of Astroworld tragedy died while trying to protect his fiancée, according to his family, who are speaking out. Speaking to multiple outlets, the brothers of Danish Baig, Basil and Amar, mourned the tragic death of their sibling who attended the Travis Scott Headline Festival with his fiancée Olivia on Friday night.
One thing that I have seen since all of this, yesterday I looked at Travis Scott's Instagram, and he does have a link on his Instagram which is going to be providing free therapy for 1 month to anyone affected by the Astroworld tragedy. So that is up there. If you go to Travis Scott's Instagram, there's a link in his bio from BetterHelp, who say they're going to be providing 1 month of free therapy. But Kim Kardashian has just come out and made a statement about this, saying that she's devastated and she knows that Travis is devastated. Of course, Kim Kardashian is getting a lot of backlash for this because it's pretty much just a blanket, oh, thoughts and prayers type statement, when, you know, in reality, is that going to be helping anyone? Is that going to help any of the families who've lost somebody? No, it isn't. Is it going to help any of the people, the 300 odd people who were injured at Astroworld on Friday? No, you know, thoughts and prayers aren't going to do anything for those people. You know, I think it needs to be more like pay their medical bills, pay the funeral costs of the people who lost their lives. Also, perhaps Travis and Kylie could actually go to the funeral services of the people who lost their lives, you know, go and be with their families and take some responsibility for all of this. You know, that is something else that I'm seeing other people also say on social media right now. You know, I think that would be, you know, some way, a nice gesture to the families who've lost somebody. You know, some way that would go some way to actually doing something. You know, their loved ones can't be brought back from any of this. So I think to at least help with the funerals, go to the funerals, I think that would be something respectful that they could do for the families. And in other news, I'm also seeing that Here for the Tea has passed away. Here for the Tea, if you don't know, was a former drama channel. So we're seeing people like Smokey Glow, who is a YouTuber, of course, and we're seeing people like Manny MUA, Tea Time, people who were all kind of close to Here for the Tea, posting about that, sending their condolences to the family. Apparently, she passed away peacefully in her sleep. I really don't know anything about the situation, but I'm seeing people sharing their condolences, of course, to her family, which, of course, I also send my condolences to her family. You know, I personally never really spoke to Here for the Tea. I think I interacted with her maybe once or twice on social media, but that was it. I didn't really know her like that. But, you know, of course, a lot of people in the sort of beauty drama space are quite shocked, because many people did know Here for the Tea for years and years and years, you know, with all the drama going on in the beauty community, Dramageddon 1, Dramageddon 2, you know. Here for the Tea was around to cover all of that stuff. So, of course, people are now, you know, speaking and sending their condolences and everything. You know, of course, you know, I never wish death on anybody, whether I've got along with them or not. You know, so I do send condolences to Sam's family. But, you know, I don't know. Some people are also saying, hang on a minute, you know, Sam was somebody who tore people down for a living. So that's another perspective that I'm seeing. And I'm like, oh, you know, I really never want to wish ill on the dead or, you know, anything like that. I never want to do that, you know. And of course, her family are grieving right now. So I really don't want to be that person to come on here and say anything negative. You know, all I want to do is just say, yep, my condolences to her family, because of course they've lost somebody. So, you know, that is that on that. Manny MUA has been defending himself recently over his contour palette release, because people are really coming for him now, saying that it definitely isn't inclusive enough, that he could have done a lot more. Manny is clapping back to people, saying, oh, well, if you look at what else is on the market, I think I've done quite well. And he's putting up little screen recordings of other contour palettes and stuff on the market. But people are saying, look, Manny, it's still not good enough, because you've got independent makeup brands like CXC Beauty, who I mentioned before, for example. They have 25 individual bronzer shades that they've put out, and they are an independent beauty brand. So people are now saying to Manny, well, this excuse of you being an independent brand isn't good enough. And I also think if you look at brands like Patrick Starr's One Size, look at his concealer range. It is impressive. It's amazing. And then also Jeffree Star Cosmetics, of course. Where is it? The Magic Star concealer. Sorry, I'm hunting for it now. Oh, I've got one in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got a couple in here. The Magic Star concealers. These come in, I think, about 30 odd shades, and he did a shade extension in them too. So you've got, like, this is the pure white one. So you've got like color correctors, and then you've got like a whole entire range of concealers in varying undertones, you know. So people are now saying, hang on a minute, Manny, other brands can do this, then what's your excuse? Manny, in his YouTube video, in his reveal video, did say, oh, I do realise that this won't fit everyone, and I've done the best that I can. But people are just saying to him now, well, hang on a minute, no, you know, this is an excuse. You're kind of partaking in the whitewashing of the beauty community, beauty world, and this isn't good enough, this isn't it. So I'm going to stop this little video right here. I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Let me know what you think about all of the Astroworld stuff, as well as, you know, the Here for the Tea thing and everything like that. Let me know all your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.